On this edition of Lexington Now, part one of our look back at 2024. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of December 23rd, 2024. 2024 is ending, and as is our custom on Lexington Now, we take an opportunity to look back at some of the big stories from the previous year. We begin with the unveiling of the official 250 Lex logo that happened in January.
We are here to take another big step toward the 250th anniversary for Lexington. As you know, last September, we established the 250th Lex Commission, made up of some of Lexington's most dedicated community leaders and volunteers. The commission is responsible for planning an entire year's worth of events for 2025. Events that will honor and celebrate the cultural and historic significance of Lexington's past, present, and future. As one of its first steps, the Commission held a 250th anniversary logo design contest. This logo will help promote and celebrate the anniversary of our city's founding. This logo design is a big deal. After all, Lexington is widely known for its talented artists. After receiving 22 creative logo submissions, we are going to reveal the winning design today. This logo will be the face of the 250th anniversary. By this time next year, you will see this logo all over town in many different iterations.
The mayor asked me to be a part of the 250 celebration. I was very excited because I think it's a great opportunity for the city to acknowledge our past, but also build for our future. And it starts with this celebration that we're going to kick off at 12/01/2025. This year we've had a lot of planning. We'll continue to have a lot of planning. And like the mayor said, the logo that you're going to see, we want people to start thinking about, we talk about celebration a lot, but also I want every business, I want every organization, and if you're a local resident of our city, to think about the experience. What's your experience? Is it going to be reflective? Is it going to be showcasing? Or is it going to be helping the city fulfill its promise, which I think that we will be able to do.
So the winning design was created by Lexington resident Savannah Guthrie, who's here with her daughter. And Savannah, you knew exactly what we were looking for.
Okay.
And Savannah is a graphic designer, a traveling artist, and a proud stay-at-home mom to her 2-year-old daughter, Miriam, who's very happy right now. She is originally from Northern Illinois, but fell in love with Kentucky while attending Asbury University. And I'd like to ask Savannah to tell us just a little bit about what the logo means, how she came up with it, just whatever you want to tell us about this.
Yeah. I had a friend send me the design competition prompt, and it was actually 2 days before the deadline. So
I don't know that.
yeah, but I really love community projects. Like, some of my favorite designs have been community projects. So thankfully, I had the idea for the logo pop into my head right away, and I spent all weekend illustrating it and just getting it just right and creating lots of mood boards so I can show you guys exactly how I envisioned it being implemented everywhere.
Did Savannah have a part in this?
Oh, Miriam's my cheerleader always.
Yeah. And so you can see how she has when she designed the logo, it can work in many different ways. You see it over here with the horse. It's awesome. And Kip has the T-shirt. So I want to thank you for your hard work. We appreciate this wonderful contribution you have made to our community, which will be around probably forever in one way or another. The design really will represent more than our 250th anniversary. It'll promote our future as a growing, vibrant, inclusive community. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In February, we caught up with Shay Brown to talk about the Digital Access Program, or DAP, a significant historical undertaking for Fayette County.
The project that we work on is the Digital Access Project, known as DAP. And within that project, we have digitized records of Fayette County from the late 1700s through 1865 and moving forward. And the thing is, we've digitized all those records, deeds, wills, and mortgage, burnt records, county court orders, and their indices. But what's fascinating about these records is the sensitive information that we can find in these records, such as the institution of slavery here in Kentucky, especially in Fayette County. And what that does, it incorporates names of those who have been enslaved, who have been bought, sold, purchased, auctioned off, emancipated, listed as fugitives in county court orders. And this gives us a sense of knowing where to start to look for information about those who are enslaved. The biggest myth in brick wall is that you cannot find information regarding genealogy for African Americans, but that's not necessarily true. It can be difficult, but there's a possibilities that we can find genealogy research for African Americans. We kicked off the project of digitizing our first general index to deeds and mortgage in May of 2022. By the end of December of last year, 2023, we have digitized over 91,000 pages, 176 books. We're working with books that are bounded, hard to open, hard to capture all the words with the words protruding in the gutter. As the county clerk's office is back digitizing to meet professionals of today, realtors and attorneys and banking industries, through that, we're moving forward digitizing for researchers, genealogy, geography, surveyors, and all of that, so they can get a better understanding of what Fayette County looked a century ago. With our digitization specialists, we have a team. Usually I run a team of 6 to 7 a semester. We work on it in increments of semesters based on the University of Kentucky's school year semester, calendar semester, because we incorporate community workers as well as UK student participation, and we pay them to do the work because we believe paying people to do this kind of work produces professionalism. And that's what we're offering to the community. Actually, now we're offering it to the global world, professionalism of these records. We try to work in pairs of 2, and that's kind of check and balances. One digitizes, one perfects and looks at the image. We verify them, and then we have to put them online and get them made available through our online portal. What we're doing is, through the University of Kentucky partnership, we're forming a pilot system using technology to where we're going to transcribe these records, or if not transcribe them all, pull out certain important metadata information. Now, I've discovered that everybody has different ways of metadata. To a geographer, they want certain information. To a historian, they want certain information. So, but yet the record's there. And we're working to put this pilot project out there to where people can find out more information through metadata and transcription, because most people cannot read these records. They're in 3 ways. They're in cursive writing, which they don't teach in school much these days. There's county clerk writing, which is the penmanship is very unique between the county clerk and his deputy. And then there's colonial style writing, which goes back to the old England common law type style writing. So we want to be able to help people read and understand these records and all that. If you want to get involved, you can reach me at the county clerk's office. Again, I'm Shay Brown. 859-253-3344 is the phone number to the county clerk's office. Or my email, you can go into FayetteCountyClerk.com, look under Land Records, Digital Access Project, and find my information. There are links on the first page under announcements that you can find my email address and email me. Website for the Digital Access Project is fayettedeeds.com. Go to land, you click on the link on there that says land record search, and at the bottom there's a link that says non-index images. Click on that because we're in process of indexing these images, but again, 91,000 pages, there's multiple records on a page, or they proceed on to another page, so that's going to take some time. But the images are there, the indexes are there. You can go to the indexes, get the book and page reference, and then click back out and go into that particular book and find where that page is. And you can print out a copy for free. The good thing about the digital image, you can also expand the image, use your own personal computer features, iPhone technology, smartphones, and have a great image. iPads, I've seen some of our students at UK, they put it on their iPads, highlight, underline spots. It's a great tool, research tool. One thing I know that the books we have, words are fading away, books are deteriorating, but moving from paper to digital record, we're now preserving these records forever and forever, and I'm so thankful for that.
Major accreditation for fire after this. Welcome back to Lexington Now. We continue our look back at 2024 with the Lexington Fire Department's receipt of a major international accreditation for the first time.
February the 27th, 2024 was truly a historic day for the Lexington Fire Department. On this date, years of hard work culminated in receiving accredited status by the Commission on Fire Accreditation International for the first time in our proud history. As with all things in the fire service, this was truly a team effort. Members of the Lexington Fire Department collaborated with multiple divisions of the LFUCG, as well as key community stakeholders, in an effort to ensure that we are meeting the needs of those we serve with quality and efficiency. That is the basis of the accreditation process. It is an institutionalized and documented quality improvement process. This is established through continuous self-assessment, community analysis, and strategic planning. Achieving accredited status represents an outside body of industry professionals taking a deep dive into everything we do as a department and verifying that we are committed to this process. This was further affirmed by a unanimous vote of international commissioners to grant us accredited status. We were very proud to share this moment with Mayor Linda Gordon. Her presence at the commission hearings represented a commitment to quality improvement at the highest levels of local government. The fruits of this process will be tangible for years to come as we continue to work towards serving our community with dedication, professionalism, and excellence.
Last week, I joined members of our fire department in Florida, where our department was awarded internationally accredited agency status with the Commission on Fire Accreditation International and the Center for Public Safety Excellence. Only 300 fire departments in the U.S. have attained this status. Only 7 fire departments in the United States, including Lexington's, have earned both internationally accredited agency status while also holding a Class 1 ranking from the Insurance Services Organization, which measures the effectiveness of fire protection services in cities nationwide. We're one of 7. I just can't help but look back here at the team. If all that sounds a little complicated, the bottom line is very simple. Our fire department is among the best of the best in the United States.
This international accreditation represents the hard work and immense quality of our members, both active and retired. My predecessor, Chief Kristen Chilton, set us on this path several years ago, And without her vision and the hard work of so many, we would not have achieved this designation. So this accreditation process requires a rigorous assessment, as Chief Cooper said, of our organization and demands a comprehensive plan for continuous quality improvement. As both the fire chief and as a resident of Lexington, I'm very proud today for our community. Although the end goal of accreditation is to identify areas where we can continuously strive to improve our service, I do think it's important to note that during their visit, our peer assessment team identified 3 best practices that should be emulated elsewhere. These best practices include innovative partnerships with BCTC and the University of Kentucky, and of course, our community paramedicine program. It is an absolute honor to represent the over 600 brave members of the Lexington Fire and Emergency Services who work so very hard and risk so very much to serve our great community and lead the way in fire and emergency services. Once again, thank you to our commissioner, our mayor, our city leadership, our public safety partners, police, fire, corrections, emergency management, E911. We're grateful for you all, and without your support, we wouldn't be here. So thank you all very much.
In March came the opening of Lexington Public Library's Marksbury Family Branch on Versailles Road.
My name is Heather Diefenbach, and I'm the Executive Director of the Lexington Public Library, and I'd like to welcome you to our new Marksbury Family Branch Library. We decided to build this library after doing a long-range facilities plan. And in the process of doing that plan, we did a lot of community engagement. We went out and talked to folks all over Lexington about how the library should grow, what should be our next step. And no matter where we went in this city, no matter where we went, everyone said that it should be what was the Village branch. That was our only branch that was in a strip mall. It was in no way comparable to our other facilities. And everyone felt very strongly that our next project should be to make the Village branch comparable to all of our other locations and to be able to give the Cardinal Valley community the same resources that we supplied to every other location in the city. And what I thought was really wonderful about that was that everyone agreed, no matter where we went in the community, nobody said, bring it to me, give us the resources. Everyone said, no, you need to take it to Cardinal Valley and build up that library and give that community the resources everyone else in the city has access to.
My name is Camilo Quintana. I am the adult librarian here at Marksbury Family Branch, and I've been here for around 14 years. We wanted to engage with the community in different ways and see how the community interact with the building. So at the first floor, you will find the Spanish collection for the adults and the children's and the new titles, as long as with the makerspace and the classroom. So different areas that will interact with the community in the first floor. And the second floor is a little bit more of a library setting where you will find all our titles. We have more than 30,000 plus titles here in this building. And you will find different spaces like the teen area that have all the things to connect with them.
A lot of feedback went into the design of this building, both from the local community and from our experienced library staff. I think another piece of intentionality that went into this space is making sure that it belonged in the neighborhood and had a place in the neighborhood. We were very mindful of that. A lot of the people who come to this building walk. They walk from the neighborhood back behind the building. So we needed to make sure that the building was appealing and accessible, not just from the front for the drivers, but also for the people coming from the neighborhood from the back. So if you walk around and look at the back of the building, it's just as appealing coming from the back as a walker as it would be from the front with your car.
We always have that mighty spirit of connecting with this community here in Cardinal Valley in different languages and being the heart of access to information here. And now that we have this amazing building of 30,000 square feet, I cannot wait to see what the community starts doing ideating here and inspiring all the new future generations, creating the creativeness through all the different spaces that we have here right now. The way I see it is that people will interact with it on their own way, and the services that we give will start transforming in different things. So I'm excited to see how this white canvas sort of services provider will become a better building with the interaction of the community.
It's really our community coming together to build something wonderful. Someone once told me that you can see the pride a community has in itself in its library and in its library buildings. And I think you can see that Lexington has a lot of pride in our Cardinal Valley community by putting this library here.
That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media, check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. Stay tuned for part 2 of our look back at 2024 next week. And until then, for all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.